Yoder. Fourteen six. 15-2.
right, 13-5 four-wheel drive is up. Looking for Mike, Ryan, Vince, Darren, Josh, Willie, Emily, and Dan. What the heck?
Darren Smith.
Dang. I don't know how I missed that.
Josh Cody. Tail Whip. Dan Jefferson.
All right, stock buggy drivers out to the track, please. Stock buggy drivers. We'll probably also need some short course guys.
Emily
We're a little
Weldon.
light on people to marshal tonight, so if we get
Willie
some
Madden.
volunteers out here, that'd be great. Marshal spots for this evening. We're going to have someone at the end of the driver's stand, someone up by me, someone down at the Reedy/AE banner. We're going to have someone at the end of the straightaway and someone at the start of the straightaway. Looking for Ryan and Vince still. Start up here by me, and then I will try to move other people out. Okay. All right.
Vince
Still need a
Mim.
couple marshals out here. If I could get someone at the start of the straightaway. No, I'm going to have it at the end of the straightaway and because you won't be able to see, and I don't want someone to get hit coming off that jump. So I think someone down at the factory team banner here, someone down at the banner down at the end there, so the end of the straightaway. Josh, I'll put you down at the end, I think, and then someone at the end of the driver's stand. So Jed, if you go to the other end of the driver's stand, that'd be great. Josh, we'll save you for the next round. Oh, we'll save you for later. All right. All right, if I get Ryan to go across the line, please. Just Ryan. All right.
Ryan Johnson.
All right, order's going to go Mike, Ryan, Vince, Darren, Josh, Willie, Emily, and Dan. Again, Mike, Ryan, Vince, Darren, Josh, Willie, Emily, and Dan. All right, drivers ready, marshals ready. Mike on the tone, here we go. Ryan, Vince, Darren, Josh, Willie, Emily, Dan. Caution at Karen. That's going to be a tricky spot to marshal. Let me see if I can't think of something for that spot. I can't have anyone in the middle. They'll get hit.
After 30 seconds, the top drivers are Tail Whip, Darren Smith, and Ryan Johnson.
All right, got Mike out in the 1, Darren in the 2, Ryan in the 3, Dan in the 4, Emily in the 5, Willie in the 5, Emily in the 6, Josh in the 7, Vince in the 8.
After 1 minute left, the top drivers are Tail Whip, Ryan Johnson, and Dan Jefferson.
All right, after 30 seconds, or sorry, minute 30 seconds, we got Mike on the 1, Dan in the 2, Ryan 3, Darren in the 4, Emily in the 5, Willie in the 6, Josh in the 7, Vince in the 8.
After
Fast lap
1 minute 31
13.419
seconds,
out of Mike.
the top drivers
Dan
are Tail
fast
Whip,
lap
Dan Jefferson, and Ryan
13.802.
Johnson.
Mike only went out on 18 lap pace. Caution straightaway, caution straightaway. Stay inside, stay inside, stay inside, stay inside, stay inside, stay inside. Continued caution, all clear. Josh, I have Velcro if you need it.
After 2 minutes 1 second, the top drivers are Tail Whip, Dan Jefferson, and Ryan Johnson.
.145 on the clock. Mike again still leading us around. Drops down though to a 17.402. Dan out on 17.406. Gap between 1 and 2, 2.949 seconds.
After 2 minutes 31 seconds, the top drivers are Tail Whip, Dan Jefferson, and Ryan Johnson.
Drivers, if you have any suggestions about marshalling after this, let me know. I'm just trying to be cautious that we don't get people, have anyone get hit here. One minute on the clock.
1 minute left. After 3 minutes 2 seconds, the top drivers are Dan Jefferson, Tail Whip, and Ryan Johnson. 45 seconds left.
Caution up front coming through the roller. All clear, 35 seconds on the clock. Dan again leading us around. Fast lap though goes to Emily, but 12.718. My guess is there was a track cut there.
30 seconds left.
Caution after Karen, caution
seconds,
after Karen, stay
the top
wide.
Drivers are Dan Jefferson, Tail Whip, and Ryan Johnson.
All clear. 20 seconds on the clock. That almost worked out for Mike. Caution on the roller, caution on the roller.
15 seconds left.
All right, keep going until she calls you done.
Tail Whip
Up
done.
next will be 13.5 short course heat 1.
Emily Weldon done. Dan Jefferson done. Darren Smith done. Ryan Johnson done. Vince Lim done.
Josh is still alive. Josh is still alive. Terry, he's still going. And Willie, you still got to finish. You're not finished yet.
Josh Cody done.
There you
All
go.
drivers are finished. Willie Madden done. The race is completed.
All right, 13.5 short course heat 1 is up. Looking for David, Josh, Roger, and Jed. All right.
Farmer Dave. Roger Francis. Mr. A. Main. Jed Smart.
I might break that up into two. I didn't have enough, I guess I didn't put Dan, so I might separate that into two heats for next round. All right, I got checks on everyone. Let's get lined up at the top of the straight. All right. See you. See you tomorrow. All right, cool. Roger, the race hasn't started yet. All right. Again, order is David, Josh, Roger, and Jed. All right, you two are allowed to do that, but please don't do that to any of the other drivers. I don't want to hear complaints, so. You two are more than welcome to do it. I don't mind watching it, but I don't want to break anyone else's cars. All right. All right. Drivers ready. Marshall's ready. David on the tone. Here we go. Josh. Roger. Jed.
After 30 seconds, the top drivers are Mr. A. Main, Jed Smart, and Roger Francis.
All right, after the first minute, we have Josh down the 1, David in the 2, Roger in 3, Jed in the 4.
After 1 minute, 3 minutes left, the top drivers are Mr. A. Main, Farmer Dave, and Roger Francis.
So the red and white car is your leader. If he comes up behind you, please let him by.
After 1 minute 30 seconds, The top drivers are Mr. Amain, Farmer
2:25
Dave,
on the clock.
and Jed Smart.
I don't know if that constitutes a bump pass, but I will. I'll let them sort that out between themselves.
2 minutes left. After 2 minutes 1 second, the top drivers are Mr. Amain,
Didn't
Farmer
affect your
Dave,
overall
and
standing,
Jed
so you're
Smart.
all right. You got a 5 second, almost 6 second gap. I'm going to, yeah. I realized after the start, I was like, oh shit, this is a bad idea. That's how I had it, and I just, yeah. Sorry about that, I will. Yeah, because I didn't want to run a 3 and a 5, and so I was like, what the fuck? So, yeah. I didn't want to do 4 and 4, it seemed a little...
After 2 minutes 31 seconds, the top drivers are Mr. Amain, Farmer Dave, and Jed Smart.
I'll get it changed for the next round. I was just telling Andrew so. Yeah, you're all set. Yep. No, there's only 2. And I need 3 to run the class, so they're just jumping in regular stock.
One minute left. After 3 minutes 1 second, the top drivers are Mr. Amain, Farmer Dave, and Jed Smart.
Yeah, I'm just doing it running as 0, and then I'll talk to Kevin and figure out how we want to get points for that. Just because I can't run them in the class.
45 seconds left.
And I can't run it individually as just 2, so it's just... that's what I'm thinking, but I'm going to talk to Kevin before I do anything. I told Willie that because I don't want to screw anything up for anybody else.
30 seconds left. After 3 minutes 32 seconds,
25
the top
seconds on the
drivers
clock.
are Mr. Amain, Farmer Dave, and Jed
Up next
Smart.
will be Heat 2 of short course.
"15 seconds left.
Roger wheeling onto the straight. Is it the fastest line? I don't know, but it does look cool. Again, I'm not calling anything out for you two.
Mr. Amain done.
That's your own thing. I will let you guys sort that out.
Roger Francis done. Farmer Dave done.
All right,
drivers
that's the
are
race.
finished.
If I can get Dan up here to call
Jed
us
Smart
next one.
done. The race is completed.
Even if you gave me one for free, I still wouldn't.
You would just rather have someone hand it to you like last time?
Yeah, definitely not.
Just hand it to you, like, all right, here it is. You had fun last time when you drove mine.
Mud flap. Josh Cody. Tail whip. Gene dancing machine.
Okay, we have a couple court marshals. We need maybe one more, 2 more. This is pro stock short course, semi-pro stock short course. This expert pro stock short class stuff. Okay, line them up. Order's going to be Mike, Vince, Josh, Alex, Gene. Mikey on the 4th tone, or the tone. Vince, Josh, Alex, and Gene. Oh, man down on the straightaway. All right, 5 seconds in. Mike's in the lead. He's got his new and improved body. Says it's faster, but I think that other truck one was better. Rolls it over. Corner marshal. It's going to put Vince out into the
After
one.
30 seconds, the top drivers are Tail Whip, Mud Flap, and Josh Cody.
All right, orders Alex, Mike, Josh, Gene, and Vince.
Vince Lim.
Actually, Vince, Alex, Mike, Josh, and Gene is the order. 3 minutes left to go. Fast lap of the race is a good old 14.7 out of Vince, 14.4 out of Mike.
Mud Flap, and Josh Cody.
Pretty spread out. Vince and Alex are probably the closest together, about 4 seconds apart. Vince in the 1, Alex in the 2, Mike in the 3, Josh in the 4, Gene in the 5. You got the leader coming up on you, Gene, if you let him by.
After 1 minute 30
awesome,
seconds,
good job.
the top drivers are Vince Lim, Mud Flap, and Tail
All
Whip.
right. 2 minutes and 20 seconds to go. Vince in the 1, Alex in the 2, Mike's up in the 3, Josh in the 4, Gene in the 5. Fast lap of the race is a 14.4 out of Mike. Vince is on a 17.413. Alex is on a 16.403. Mike's on a 16.404. Josh is on a 16.409. Gene's on a 15.13. 15.413.
2 minutes left. The top drivers are Vince Lim, Mud
Oh,
Flap,
Alex
and Tail Whip.
and Mike are 1 second apart. Better start railing it there, Alex. Pretty spread apart on the track, but close on time. Orders Vince, Alex, Mike. Vince with a 14.551. Fast lap of the race for him. 14.7 out of Alex. 14.4 out of Mike still.
After 2 minutes 31 seconds, the top drivers are Vince Lim,
16.401 out of
Tail
Mike
Whip.
and a 16.402 out of Alex. One minute, 10 seconds to go. Vince in the 1, Alex in the 2, Mike in the 3. Was that? That was Alex. It's gonna hurt. That's gonna put Mike up in the 2.
1 minute left.
Put a
After
5
3
second
minutes,
gap
1
now.
second.
Got
The
about
top
a minute
drivers
to
are
make
Vince
that
Lim,
up,
Tail Whip,
Alex.
and Mud Flap.
Put the pedal to the metal. I think if you took those mud flaps off, you'd be like a second faster at least.
45 seconds left.
I think they're dragging you. Oh, resistance. All right, so Vince in the 1, Mike in the 2, Alex in the 3. 30 seconds to go.
30 seconds left. After 3
Vince has
minutes
got a
31
pretty
seconds.
good lead,
the top
about
drivers are
6
Vince Lim,
seconds,
Tail
7
Whip,
seconds
and
or
Mud
so.
Flap.
Over Mike. Alex is about 3 seconds behind Mike. And Josh Cody's right there with Alex, about 2
15
seconds
seconds
between him
left.
and Alex. Step on to Josh. Oh, Alex makes a mistake. That might put Josh in front of him. Keep going until you hear your name.
Tail Whip done.
Mike's done.
Mud Flap done. Josh Cody
Alex
done.
is done.
Vince Lim done.
Josh is done. Vince is done. And
drivers are
Gene is
finished.
done. So order
Gene,
is
Gene,
Vince,
Dancing
Mike,
Machine
Alex,
done.
Josh, Gene.
The race is completed.
Oh, you're so up.
Emily Weldon. Chris Morrison. Todd Murray.
Don't do that. Yeah.
Yoder.
All right, looking forward David and Willie to get checked in here.
Farmer Dave.
Willie, are you using Mike's transponder? Okay.
Willie Madden.
All right. What's up? I need a marshal out the end of the driver's stand, please. Marshal out the end of the driver's stand. I got checks on everyone. Drivers, go ahead and get lined up at the top of the straight. All right, order's going to go David, Willie, Chris, Emily, Todd, and Matt. Again, David, Willie, Chris, Emily, Todd, and Matt. If I get you at the end of this straightaway. All right. Drivers ready. Marshals ready. David on the tone. Here we go. Willie, Chris, Emily, Todd, Matt.
After 30 seconds, the top drivers are Yoder, Farmer Dave, and Willie Madden.
Caution up by the roller. All right, after the first minute, here we got Willie on the 1, David in the 2, Matt in the 3, Emily in the 4, Todd in the 5, Chris in the 6.
After 1 minute, 3 minutes left, the top drivers are Willie Madden, Farmer Dave, and Yoder.
Thank you, Matt. All right, after minute 30, we still have
After
Willie on the 1,
1
David in the 2, Emily in the 3,
the
Chris
top
in the 4,
drivers
Matt in
are
the
Willie
5, Todd in
Madden,
the 6.
Farmer Dave, and Emily Weldon.
Two minutes on the clock.
After 2 minutes left, the top drivers are Willie Madden, Emily Weldon, and Farmer Dave.
Caution over by Karen. All right, 1:45 on the clock. Gap now between 1 and 2 is 9.8 seconds.
After 2 minutes 31 seconds, the top
So we
drivers
got
are
2
Willie
through
Madden,
5 all
Chris
on a
Morrison,
15-lap
and
pace.
Farmer Dave.
Gap between there is less than a second for everyone. So looks like caution over by Karen.
One minute left. After 3 minutes,
So
1
I think
second,
the orange
the top
car with
drivers
the
are Todd
yellow
Murray,
wheels
Chris
is
Morrison,
Chris.
and
That's
Willie
going to
Madden.
be second place.
"45 seconds left. "30 seconds left. After 3 minutes 31 seconds, the top drivers are Chris Morrison, Todd Murray, and Willie Madden. "15 seconds left.
Todd consistently taking an inside line through that roller section. I don't know about that.
Willie Madden done.
Caution
Farmer
up front,
Dave
caution
done.
up front.
Emily Weldon done. Todd Murray done.
Up by the RD booth.
Chris Morrison done.
All
All
right,
drivers
that's a
are
race.
finished. Yoder done. The race is completed.
So we'll take about a 10-minute break or so between rounds just because we got a lot of time and not a lot of races to get through. About 10 minutes or so. However long we need. I'm flexible.
Terry Brown. Mr. A. Main.
What's up?
Ryan Johnson.
It's good.
Tail Whip. Dan Jefferson. Darren Smith.
All right, I still need a marshal down at the end of, or sorry, top of the straightaway, and a marshal up by me. Thank you, Andrew. All right, checks on everyone. No speed, no speed. Straightaways close, straightaways close. What's up? It shows you in here as Darren. If not, I will go through and clear that before the next round, all right? But I'm showing up as Darren right now, so. All right, order's going to go Ryan, Mike, Darren, Terry, Josh, and Dan. Yeah, I don't want to talk about that. All right, driver's ready, marshal's ready. Ryan on the tone, here we go. Mike, Darren, Terry, Josh, Dan. Yeah, my truck is pulling one direction, which I'm not super stoked about, but it is what it is. It could definitely be better.
After 30 seconds, the top drivers are Tail Whip, Dan Jefferson, and Terry Brown.
Yeah. All right, after the first 45 seconds, caution up front, caution up front. All clear. Caution on the straightaway, caution on the straightaway.
After 1 minute left, the top drivers are Dan Jefferson, Ryan Johnson, and Darren Smith.
Yeah, Matt, I would go to the end of the straightaway probably to be safer than standing there. I'm hesitant to put anyone in the middle there just because of that.
After 1 minute 30 seconds, the top drivers are Dan Jefferson,
2:25
Ryan
on the clock.
Johnson, and Darren Smith. After 2 minutes 1 second, the top drivers are Dan Jefferson, Ryan Johnson, and Tail Whip.
Are your fingers still there? Are your fingers still there? All right, 150 on the clock. Jefferson leading us around fast lap 13.610. Gap between 1 and 2, 4.492 seconds. Gap between 2 and 3, 2.5 seconds. 140 on the clock.
After 2 minutes 31 seconds, the top drivers are Dan Jefferson, Ryan Johnson, and Darren Smith.
All right, leaders are position 1 and 2, both on 17 lap pace. We got 3 through 6 now, all on a 16 lap pace. Still very much anyone's game. About a second gap between 3 through 5 or 3 through 6.
1 minute left. After 3 minutes 2 seconds, the top drivers are Dan Jeppesen, Ryan Johnson, and Tail Whip. 45 seconds left. .30 seconds left. After 3 minutes 32 seconds, the top
25
drivers
seconds
are
on the
Dan
clock.
Jeppesen, Ryan Johnson, and Tail Whip. .15 seconds left. Darren Smith done. Terry Brown done. Mr. Amain done. Tail Whip done. Ryan Johnson done.
Dan, you're still live.
All drivers are finished. Dan Jeppesen done. The race is completed.
All right, we'll take about 10 minutes here, so let's say we'll get started at 7:10. I'll get the next heat sheet set up. I will include Dan this time. You know, I think I'm just going to do single qual. Just to keep it consistent for the rest of the series. Let's go ahead and get drivers checked in. So 13-5 four-wheel drive looking for Willie, Emily, Josh, and Dan. So we're going to go right into mains. I was confused on the scheduling. Sorry about that. Okay, let me see here. Yeah, here, I'm moving you over. Don't worry. Dan, you're not in this one anymore. I moved you. You're welcome. So, Darren, you'll be up in this one then. I don't know why I did that. I sorted by qualifying order, but... Okay, I think we got it all sorted
Josh
out
Cody. Emily
Yo.
Weldon. Willie
No,
Madden.
single qual. Because I had initially set up as double quals because I forgot that C4. I don't normally run the races on Wednesday, so I used Friday as double qual. Yeah. All right, Darren. All right, so let's get stock drivers out to the track to Marshall. Again, stock drivers out to the track to Marshall. Darren, you're in this one. I'd move you. For some reason, it put Dan down in your spot. What race is number 2? Race number 2 will be 13-5 A1. Yeah, I know. What?
And then what race is number short course is next after that?
Yeah, it's not resorted. I'm doing it manually. It put people in the wrong spot, and I don't know why. So I'm just doing it.
Darren Smith.
Vince, you're not in this round. Sorry about that. I don't know what happened. It moved a bunch of people into the wrong spots. You're in 2, so you're in the A main. Yeah. Yeah, it's single qual double main. Yeah. So order is going to be Willie, Emily, Josh, and Darren. Short course? Short course will be after 4-wheel, so I think it should be B sort first, so you'll be in the A. Yeah, 2 rounds before you're up. All right. I got marshals in all positions. Drivers checked in. Drivers ready. Marshals ready. On the tone. Here we go. All right, Darren out on the 1, Willie in the 2, Emily in 3, Josh in the 4.
After 30 seconds, the top drivers are Darren Smith, Willie Madden, and Emily Weldon. After 1 minute, 3 minutes left, the top drivers are Darren Smith, Emily Weldon, and Willie Madden.
Caution over at Karen. Caution at Karen. Stay inside. Stay inside. All clear. All right, after the first minute, we got Darren out on the 1, Emily in 2, Willie in 3, Josh in the 4. Fast lap 13.776 out of Darren. It's a manual sort, Gene. All right, 2:30 on the clock.
After 1 minute 30 seconds, the top drivers are Darren Smith, Willie Madden, and Emily Weldon.
What's up? It's the so it didn't sort the it doubled it up for some reason, so I'm just manually doing it.
After
2 minutes on the clock.
The top drivers are Darren Smith, Emily Weldon, and Willie Madden.
1:50 on the clock. $140.
After 2 minutes 30 seconds, the top drivers are Darren Smith, Willie Madden, and Emily Weldon. After 3 minutes, the top drivers are Darren Smith, Willie Madden, and Josh Cody. "45 seconds left.
All right, Darren still leads around Willie in the 2, Josh in 3, Emily in the 4.
After 3 minutes 31 seconds, the top drivers are Darren Smith, Willie Madden, and Josh Cody. "15 seconds left.
All right, that's time. She'll
Emily
call you when
Weldon
you're done.
done. Josh Cody done. Darren Smith done.
All right, that's a
All
race.
drivers are finished. Willie Madden done. The race is completed.
13.5 four-wheel drive A main is up. Looking for Dan, Ryan, Mike, and Vince. Let's get marshals out to the track. Drivers, go ahead and get checked in. Up next after this
Dan
will be
Jefferson.
13.5 short course, heat 1. B main.
Ryan Johnson. Tail whip. Vince Lim.
this up? His cars hasn't been working all day. No, it would have broken if he tried to. I drove it. It was if I can't drive it, something's wrong with the car. Yeah. All right, we got checks on everyone. No speed, no speed. Order's gonna go Dan, Ryan, Mike, and Vince. Again, Dan, Ryan, Mike, and Vince. All right, if I could get Willie, do you think you can cover that end spot? All right, cool. You're fast. You'll figure it out. All right. Drivers ready. Marshals ready. On the tone. Here we go. Mike already trying to tail whip. 3:40 on the clock.
After 30 seconds, the top drivers are Dan Jefferson, Ryan Johnson, and Vince Lim.
All right, after the first minute, we got Dan out on the 1, Ryan, the 2, Vince, 3, Mike, and the 4. Gap
After
between 1
1
and
left,
2,
the top
2.5
drivers
seconds.
are
Gap
Dan
between
Jefferson,
3 and
Ryan
4 is
Johnson,
1
and Vince
second.
Lim.
Gap between 3 and 4 is 6.6 seconds. So again, up next will be the B main of short course. David, you'll be in the next round, just a heads up.
After 1 minute 30 seconds, the top drivers are Dan Jefferson, Ryan Johnson, and Vince Lim.
What up? We got Diego in the house. Good to see you. 2:15 on the clock. Dan still leading this round. Gap between 1 and 2, 2.917 seconds. Dan only went on 18 lap pace. He's 18.408. Ryan 17.402. Vince 17.407. And Mike 16.411.
2 minutes left. After 2 minutes 1 second, the top drivers are Dan Jefferson, Ryan Johnson, and Vince Lim. After 2 minutes 31
All right,
seconds,
125 on the clock.
top drivers are Dan Jefferson, Ryan Johnson, and Vince Lim. One minute left. After 3 minutes 2 seconds, the top drivers are Dan Jefferson,
55
Ryan
seconds.
Johnson, and Vince Lim. "45 seconds left.
No position change going on at the moment. Everyone pretty spaced out, couple seconds. About 5-second average between positions at the moment.
30 seconds left. After 3 minutes 32 seconds, the top drivers are Dan Jefferson, Ryan Johnson, and Vince Lim. "15 seconds left.
Five seconds on the clock.
Ryan Johnson done. Dan Jefferson done. Tail whip done. All drivers are finished.
All right, that's
Vince
a
Lim
race.
done. The race is completed.
13.5 short course B main is up. So looking for Josh, Gene, David, Jed, and Roger. The B main. Bzzz.
Mr. A main. Roger
B
Francis.
for beginner short course racing.
Gene Dancing Machine. Farmer Dave. Jed Smart.
All right. Got checks on everyone. Let's get drivers lined up on the top of the straight. All right, we should be good with that. What's that? Yep. All right, order's gonna go Josh, Gene, David, Jed, and Roger. Again, please don't hit each other unless you are David and Jed. That is the only. I don't want arguments. So, I mean, unless you guys decided something, just take it easy. All right. All right, drivers ready, marshals ready. On the tone, here we go. Be wary, that is a roller, not a jump. Also, my pit is there. Please don't hit it. All right, we got Josh
After
down the
30
one, Gene in the
seconds,
2, David in
the
the 3,
top
Roger in the
drivers
4,
are
Jed in
Mr.
the 5.
Main, Gene Dancing Machine, and Farmer Dave.
Close battle right now between Roger and Jed. Next close battle, I think, would be between Gene and... Well, never mind.
After 1 minute left,
Everyone
the top
fairly spaced
drivers
out
are
now.
Mr. Main, Gene Dancing Machine, and Farmer Dave.
So we got Josh on the 1, Gene in the 2, David in the 3, Jed in the 4, Roger in the 5.
After 1 minute 30 seconds, the top drivers are Mr. Main, Gene Dancing Machine, and Farmer Dave.
Gene, you got to add some travel back into your truck. I think that might help make it less slidey. I didn't tell you to stop. I was just giving you some advice. I would tell you to stop if I wanted you to stop. That's some intense Curse of the RD
2
right
minutes
there.
After 2 minutes 1 second,
Caution
top
on the back
drivers
sleeper,
are
all
Mr.
clear.
Main, Gene Dancing Machine,
Caution
and
by
Farmer
Matt.
Dave.
You need to start wearing like high vis stuff or something. You always seem to get hit. I said, you need to start wearing high vis stuff. You always seem to get hit when you're marshalling. Even you're not even on the track this time. All right, 140 on the clock. Josh running away with this one.
After 2 minutes 31 seconds, the top drivers are Mr. Main, Gene Dancing Machine, and Farmer Dave.
Ryan to Roger, that is a roller, not a jump. Marshall in the middle. Thank you, Mike.
1 minute left. After 3 minutes 2 seconds, the top drivers are Mr.
55
Main,
seconds.
Gene Dancing Machine, and Farmer Dave.
Caution on the roller. Someone's going to need to put him back up. Thank you. 45 seconds.
45 seconds left. "30 seconds left. After 3 minutes 32 seconds, the top drivers are Mr. Main, Gene Dancing Machine, and Farmer Dave.
20 seconds. Hey, Andrew,
15
where is my
seconds
truck?
left.
Andrew, where's my truck? Where is it? Oh, okay.
Farmer Dave done. Roger Francis done. Mr. Amain done. All drivers are finished.
All right,
Gene
that's the
Gene
race.
Dancing
Drop
Machine
cars
done.
off, get right back out to Marshall.
Jed Smart done.
Amain
The race
up.
is completed. Vince Lim. Mud Flap. Tail Whip. Josh Cody.
Okay, we got lineup's going to be Vince, Mike, Alex, and Josh. Vince, Mike, Alex, and Josh. All right, drivers ready, corner marshals ready. On the tone. Oh, yeah. Beautiful. Not too bad. Thought about a restart maybe, but it's not that bad. All right, so that's going to make Alex in the 1, Josh in the 2, Vince in the 3, Mike in the 4. Lots of time. Anything can happen in a short bus.
After 30 seconds, the top drivers are Mud Flap, Josh
Speak of the
Cody, and Vince
devil.
Lim.
3 minutes and 20 seconds of fun to go. Oh. Put Vince into the 1, Alex in the 2, Mike in the 3, Josh in the 4. Oh, Vince makes a mistake. It's going to let him bunch
After
up
1 minute
again.
minutes left, the top drivers are Vince
Right,
Lim,
they're
Mud
all
Flap,
together
and
still.
Tail Whip.
Oh, Mike gets greedy through that front section. Oh, no. Corner marshal, in the middle. All right, so that's going to give Vince and Alex a pretty good gap. Josh is right with them. Mike is
After 1 minute
about
30 seconds,
5 seconds back
the top
now.
drivers are Vince Lim, Mud Flap, and Josh Cody.
Vince and Alex is a race to watch. Vince in the 1, Alex in the 2, Josh in the 3. Fast lap of the race is a 14.6 out of Alex. Alex has got the speed. Vince has got the consistency usually. And Alex has got those mud flaps that are dragging, slowing him down.
2 minutes left. The top
14.7
drivers
out
are
of
Vince
Vince
Lim,
for his
Mud
fast lap
Flap,
of the
and
race.
Josh Cody.
2-second difference between first and second. Oh, Vince makes a little mistake on the straightaway. Lets Alex get a little closer. Ooh. That front section is tricky. Oh. Clean racing, Alex. Come on.
After 2 minutes 31 seconds, the top drivers are Vince Lim, Mud Flap, and Josh Cody.
Right, Alex and Vince right together. Got 1:20 to go. Josh isn't too far behind. One mistake and he'll be right with the leaders. Let's go, Alex. Oh, Alex taps out.
1 minute left. After 3 minutes 1 second, the top drivers are Vince Lim, Mud
It's
Flap,
going to give
and
Vince
Josh
a
Cody.
pretty reasonable lead, more than a straightaway. Vince coming up on Mike. Leader coming up on you, Mike.
45 seconds left.
40 seconds to go. I don't know if Alex has enough time. Need to hope for a mistake out of Vince. 30 seconds to go. Vince on 1, Alex on
30
2,
seconds
Josh on
left.
3.
After 3 minutes 31 seconds, the top drivers are Vince Lim, Mud
Oh.
Flap, and Josh Cody.
20 seconds to go. Vince just needs
15
to
seconds
keep it
left.
on all 4 wheels for 10 seconds. Going to get one more lap. It's like Mike and Alex get another lap too. It's like Vince is going to take
Josh Cody
A1.
done.
Alex in the 2.
Vince Lim done.
Josh in the 3. Mike in the 4.
Mud Flap done. All drivers are finished. Tail whip done. The race is completed.
Pretty good race until Alex tapped out. Wah, wah, wah.
That was fun. Good run, Vince. That was a lot of fun. Andrew, can you check my steering rack?
Willie
I think
Madden.
something's loose.
Todd Murray. Emily Weldon. Farmer Dave. Yoder.
All right, I'm going to need a few volunteer marshals probably for this one.
Chris Morrison.
All right, I got checks on everyone. I need 2 marshals. If I get 2 marshals, I need someone up by me and someone out the end of the straightaway. Again, someone up by me, someone at the end of the straightaway. 2 volunteers, 2 volunteers. Anyone. Maybe. Order's going to go Chris, Willie, Todd, David, Emily, and Matt. Chris, you can go forward. Yeah, there you go. All right. If I could have someone marshal up by me and someone at the end of the straightaway. All right. That should be good. We'll give that a try here. All right. Drivers ready. Marshals ready. On the tone. Here we go. Keep it clean. Keep it clean. Caution up by the front roller. Caution up at the front roller. So we got Chris on the 1, Todd in the 2, Willie in the 3, Emily in the 4, Matt in the 5, Dave in the 6.
After 30 seconds, the top drivers are Chris Morrison, Todd Murray, and Willie Madden.
So the battle right now between Chris and Todd is the closest one on the track. Todd hangs a little wide. It's going to give Chris an opportunity to make a little bit of time. Not really. They're going to get connected.
After 1 minute, 3 minutes left, the top drivers are
Marshall
Chris
right
Morrison,
up front on
Todd
the
Murray, and Willie Madden.
Sweep roller section. There we go. So the only reason that's not a stop and go is that Chris had position there.
After 1 minute 30 seconds, the top drivers are Chris Morrison, Emily Weldon, and Willie Madden.
All right, Chris leading us around. He's got a 16-4-10. Emily 15-4-08. Willie 15-4. Sorry, Willie goes up to the 2 now. 15-4-10. Emily 15-4-14. Matt 14-4-03. David 13-4-04. And Todd 13-4-18.
Emily Weldon. After 2 minutes 31 seconds, the top drivers are Chris Morrison, Willie Madden, and Emily Weldon. One minute left. After 3 minutes 1 second, the top drivers are Chris Morrison, Emily Weldon, and Willie Madden.
All right, 53 seconds on the clock. We got Chris out in the 1, Emily in 2, Willie in 3, Matt in the 4, David in 5, Todd in 6. Caution up on the rhythm section there. All clear.
45 seconds left. $30 left. After 3 minutes 32 seconds, the top drivers are Chris Morrison, Willie Madden, and Emily Weldon. $15 left.
10 seconds.
Farmer Dave done. Emily Weldon done.
That was quite the line there,
Chris
Willie.
Morrison done. Willie Madden done.
All right, just wait on Matt
Todd
and Todd
Murray
to go
done.
across the line.
All
All right,
drivers
that's
are
a race.
finished. Yoder done. The race is completed.
Alrighty. A1 of two-wheel drive 17.5 is up. Good run, Chris. You
Dan Jefferson.
All right, let's get Marshall out to the track drivers up to the stand.
Mr. A. Main. Terry Brown. Darren Smith. Tail whip.
$1.
Ryan Johnson.
All right, got checks on everyone. No speed, no speed. Straightaways closed. Straightaways closed. All right, order's going to go Dan, Mike, Ryan, Terry, Darren, and Josh. Again, Dan, Mike, Ryan, Terry, Darren, and Josh. All right, drivers ready, marshals ready. On the tone, here we go.
After 30 seconds, the top drivers are Dan Jefferson, Tail Whip, and
All right,
Ryan
after
Johnson.
30 seconds, we have Dan out in the 1, Mike in the 2, Ryan 3, Josh in the 4, Darren in the 5, Terry in the 6. Okay. 3:15 on the clock. Again, we'll take about 10 minutes between rounds here. All right. Garage? Roger led for, I think, most of it. And then
After
just
1
got
minute, 3
the last
minutes, the
couple
top
laps
drivers are Dan Jefferson, Ryan Johnson, and Mr. Amain.
off. 2:40 on the clock. Again, Dan leading us around. Ryan the 2, Josh the 3, Darren the 4, Mike the 5, Terry the 6. Battle to watch right now be
After 1 minute 30
those
seconds,
three guys
the top drivers are Dan
all
Jefferson,
taking each
Ryan
other out.
Johnson, and Mr. Amain.
No one wanting to overtake there. So Mike goes through. Josh behind Mike. Darren pulls it around. Okay. So Dan getting a little bit of a gap here on Ryan. Gap between 3, 4, and 5 is going to be the battle to watch. We got 1.2 seconds and then 0.5 seconds back.
After 2 minutes left, the top
Josh and
drivers are
Darren
Dan
is now the
Jefferson,
race to
Ryan
watch.
Johnson, and Tail Whip.
Terry bringing up that rear spot. He's about 3 seconds back. So heads up, Josh and Darren, you'll have the leader coming up on you here in a sec. So Josh, he'll be coming up on you here pretty soon.
After 2 minutes 30 seconds,
Thank you.
the top drivers are Dan Jefferson, Ryan Johnson, and Tail Whip.
Who's the 4? Oh, think he is, where is he? I don't know where he went. If you just put it up on the counter, I'll get you. Thank you, appreciate it.
After 3 minutes, the top
55 seconds
drivers
on the
are
clock.
Dan Jefferson, Ryan Johnson, and Tail Whip.
All right, 13.6 fast lap. Ryan in the 2, Josh in 3, Darren in the 4, Mike in 5, Terry in the 6.
45 seconds left. After 3 minutes 31 seconds, the top drivers are Dan
Jed, I have
Jefferson,
food for you
Ryan
up front.
Johnson, and Mr. Amain.
20 seconds on the clock.
"15 seconds left.
5 seconds.
Tail Whip done. Mr. Amain done. Darren Smith done. Terry Brown done. Dan Jefferson done. All drivers are finished.
All right,
Ryan
that's the race.
Johnson
So we
done.
will get started
The
here
race is
at 8
completed.
o'clock. All right, would we rather start in 5 minutes or 10 minutes? Well, that's about 50-50. That's not very helpful. I'm just going to stick with 10 because I'm getting the majority on 10. All right, guys. 13.5 four-wheel drive B main is up. Looking for Willie, Emily, Josh, and Darren. Again, Willie, Emily, Josh, and Darren. What's up? Can you bump to A? Can you? I wasn't running. It's not set up for bumps, so I don't think we are doing bumps for this. Sure.
Emily Weldon.
That's fine. Yeah. Just sit out this one and I'll register you for the next one. Okay. Okay. Yeah, he let me know. He had surgery or something today. Yeah. Yeah.
Willie
Okay.
Madden.
All right. Just need Josh to
Josh
check
Cody.
in here. Marshall's out to the track, please. So stock buggy guys out to the track. Especially you, Chris. I don't know. I haven't seen you, Marshall, at all today. What are you doing over there? It's like you had surgery or something. Excuses. All right. What's up? Oh, yeah, that's fine. What are... Okay. You guys have fun. I think you guys just need short course. Well, Josh has got a short course truck. I think Willie needs a short course truck. I think that would make you feel a lot better. Are you guys land rush start? What are you guys doing? It's Willie, Emily, Josh. All right. I need someone to marshal down at the end of the driver's in. Okay. All right. You guys got to figure it out. All right. Driver's ready. Marshal's ready. On the tone. Here we go. What time are you coming tomorrow? We'll see if I don't know if I'll come in. It depends when I get. Because by the time I get up and get all the video stuff done, it'll probably be done. How much are you painting?
After 30 seconds,
that wall?
the top drivers are Emily Weldon, Josh Cody, and Willie Madden.
Okay.
After 1 minute left, the top drivers are Josh Cody, Willie Madden, and Emily Weldon. After 1 minute 31 seconds, the top drivers are Josh Cody, Emily Weldon, and Willie Madden.
My dad's became friends with the guy who owns Dave. My dad's new friend is the guy who owns Dave's Hot Chicken. So we went for the first time. I didn't like it very much. So I was like, oh. I like this. Yeah.
2 minutes left. After 2 minutes 1 second, the top drivers are Josh Cody, Willie Madden, and Emily Weldon.
Yeah, he's got, I don't know how many locations, but he owns that and he owns some other company like that. 1:35 on the clock. I can't eat Chick-fil-A sandwiches. They make me sick.
After 2 minutes 31 seconds, the top drivers are Josh Cody, Willie Madden, and Emily Weldon.
I've been there 3 times over. Yesterday was time 2 and 3. I got a spicy chicken sandwich. I went back and got it.
All right, 1:15 on the clock. No position change at the moment.
1 minute left. After 3 minutes 1 second, the top drivers are Josh Cody, Willie Madden, and Emily Weldon. 45 seconds left.
All right, 35 seconds.
"30 seconds left. After 3 minutes 32 seconds, the top drivers are Josh Cody, Willie Madden, and Emily Weldon.
20 seconds.
15 seconds left. Josh Cody done. Willie Madden done. All drivers are finished. Emily Weldon done.
I said you told me I should just leave my truck on and drive it, and then I just did all these things anyway. Because I might have made it worse. I don't think so. Like earlier
All right, that's a race.
The race is completed.
today was like felt great. It's weird how it can change though from race to race.
Yeah, I am curious what we'll think of each other's cars, though.
Dan Jefferson.
All right,
Tail
gonna
whip.
probably need a couple volunteers. Todd, you might want to watch out there on the straightaway.
Vince Lim. Ryan Johnson. Darren Smith.
All right, I got checks on everyone. I need one more marshal down at the end of the, or sorry, start of the straightaway. Marshal at the start of the straightaway. Caution at the roller, caution at the roller. No speed, no speed, no speed. All right, order's gonna go Dan, Ryan, Mike, Vince, and Darren. Thank you. All right, again, order is Dan, Ryan, Mike, Vince, and Darren. All right, drivers ready, marshals ready, on the tone. Here we go.
After 30 seconds, the top drivers are Dan Jefferson, Ryan Johnson, and Tail Whip.
All right, after the first 40 seconds, we have Dan now in the 1, Ryan in the 2, Mike in the 3, Vince in the 4, Darren in the 5. Fast lap 13.652. Top 3 drivers all on a 17-lap pace. 4th and 5th on a 16-lap pace. We are 50 seconds in.
Three minutes after left. 1 minute 1 second, the top drivers are Dan Jefferson, Ryan Johnson, and Tail Whip.
Caution on the roller, caution on the roller. All clear, all clear. All right, so Dan leads from Mike in the 2, Ryan 3, Vince 4,
After
Darren
1 minute
5.
31
Fast lap
seconds,
13.286
are
out
Dan
of Jefferson,
Tail
225
Whip,
on the
and
clock.
Ryan
Fast lap.
Johnson.
Sorry, pace now 18.408 out of Jefferson, Mike 17.404, Ryan 17.409, Vince 17.411, Darren now up to the 4th spot with the 17.411, Vince down the 5 with 17.412.
Two minutes left. After 2 minutes 1 second, The top drivers are Dan Jefferson, Tail Whip, and Ryan Johnson.
150 on the clock. Yeah, did you tighten my steering rack? Okay, so what's your steering rack? Oh, okay. So you tightened it because I felt it didn't feel as tight. What was loose? Okay. Can you bring me my wheel wrench? I want to double check my lock nut.
After 2 minutes 31 seconds,
125 on the
top
clock.
drivers are Dan Jefferson,
Again, Dan
Tail
leading
Whip,
us around
and
Mike in the 2, Ryan
Johnson.
3, Darren in the 4, Vince in the 5.
One minute left.
Andrew.
After 3 minutes 2 seconds, the top drivers are Dan Jefferson, Ryan Johnson, and Darren Smith.
All right, 50 seconds on the clock.
45 seconds left.
Caution on the roller, caution on the roller. Stay inside, stay inside.
"30 seconds left. After 3 minutes 32 seconds, the
25
top
seconds.
drivers are Dan Jefferson, Ryan Johnson, and Darren Smith.
So I saw someone made a Baja style truck out of a side-by-side. I sent it to Andrew.
15 seconds
They're like,
left.
So we need to start racing short course at your place, I think.
Yeah. Let's do it.
You know, only 30 grand.
Can we get it under 10 costs?
Yeah.
30 grand? That's like 4 or 5 kids, I bet.
Yeah.
They can run anything. I mean, obviously.
Problem is most of the kids we have running are good enough that
Ryan
even though
Johnson
they're
done.
under 10. Caution on the sweeper, caution on the sweeper. So far, Ryan's the only one who's done.
Dan Jefferson done. Vince Lim done. Darren Smith done. All drivers are finished. Tail Whip done. The race is completed.
All right. We got the B main of short course, Josh. So looking for Josh, Gene, David, Jed, and Roger.
Mr. A Main. Gene Dancing Machine. Farmer Dave. Roger Francis. Jed Smart.
All right, I got checks on everyone. Still need a marshal down at the end. Oh, thank you, Darren. Much appreciated. Thank you, Ryan. All right, I think we'll be good with that. Let's get lined up on the straightaway. Order's going to go Josh, Gene, David, Jed, and Roger. All right, driver's ready, marshal's ready on the tone. Here we go.
After 30 seconds, the top drivers are Mr. A Main, Gene Dancing Machine, and Farmer Dave. After 1 minute, 3 minutes left, the top drivers are Mr. A Main, Farmer Dave, and Gene Dancing Machine.
All right. So Josh out on the 1, Dave in the 2, G in 3, Jed in the 4. Fast lap 15.7 there out of Josh.
After 1 minute 30 seconds, the top drivers are Mr. Amain, Gene Dancing Machine, and Farmer Dave.
Nice wheelie there out of Jed. I don't know if that's the fast line, but definitely is cool.
After 2 minutes 1 second, the top drivers are Mr. Amain, Gene Dancing Machine, and Farmer Dave.
All right, 150 on the clock. Josh leading us around. G in the 2, Dave in 3, Jed in the 4.
After 2 minutes 31 seconds, the top drivers are Mr. Amain, Gene Dancing Machine, and Farmer Dave.
All right, 1 minute on the clock.
1 minute left. After 3 minutes 1 second, the top drivers are Mr. Amain, Gene Dancing Machine, and Farmer Dave. "45 seconds left. "30 seconds left. After 3 minutes 31 seconds, the top drivers are Mr. Amain, Gene Dancing Machine, and Farmer Dave. "15 seconds left.
All right, 10 seconds on the clock.
Mr. Amain done. Jed Smart done. Gene Dancing Machine done. All drivers are finished.
All right, that's a race.
Farmer Dave done. The race is completed. Vince Lim. Tail whip. Mud flap. Josh Cody.
All right, finish up your lap if you're on one, and then close it down. Order is going to be Vince, Mike, Alex, and Josh. Mud flaps. Dragging like a lowrider. All right. Drivers ready, corner marshals ready. On the tone. Oh, Mike makes a nice pass. Oh, man. Run, Alex, run. That's usually what Mike does, Vince. Been taking a page out of Mikey's book. All right, Alex in the 1, Josh in the 2, Mike in the 3, Vince in the 4.
After 30 seconds, the top drivers are Mud Flap, Josh Cody, and Tail
3
Whip.
minutes and 25 seconds to go. 14-9 out of Alex. 14-8 out of Josh. 14-3 out of Mike. Oh, Karen pole inside. Inside on the Karen pole. Clear. Right, Mikey crashed out there. It's like Josh must have had a mistake there too. Vince into the 2.
After 1
Alex
minute left, top drivers are Mud
running
Flap,
away with
Vince Lim,
this.
and Josh Cody.
Two minutes, 50 seconds to go. Alex in the 1, Vince in the 2, Josh in the 3, Mike in the 4. Oh. All right, look like Mike got past Josh. Got 2 minutes and 30 seconds to catch up to Vince.
After 1 minute 30 seconds,
got the speed.
The top drivers
Just
are Mud Flap, Vince
no
Lim,
more
and Tail Whip.
crashes. Vince makes a little bobble. Let's Mike get a little closer. Alex is just, oh, there goes Mike, crashed out. Put Josh back in the 3. Vince is starting to catch up to Alex a little bit. Got 2 minutes to catch up. 2 minutes.
2 minutes After left. 2 minutes 1 second. The top drivers are Mud Flap, Vince Lim, and Josh
Mike
Cody.
still with a 14.36 a fast lap of the race. 14.4 out of Vince. There, Alex makes a mistake. Lets Vince catch up. Looks like less than 2 seconds. 2 seconds in between Alex and Vince. Vince has the speed.
After 2 minutes,
Alex
31
makes a
seconds,
mistake. He's going to have that
the top drivers
spot.
are Mud Flap, Vince Lim, and Josh
Run,
Cody.
Alex, run. That's a big wide turn over there. Oh, Vince makes a mistake. Oh. That's going to give Alex a pretty decent lead. See how much that is going to be after he comes past the line. Oh, Vince makes another mistake. Ooh, that's going to give
1 minute
Alex
left.
a
After 3 minutes 1
pretty
second, the
unsurmountable
top drivers
lead.
are Mud Flap, Vince Lim, and
Alex
Josh
in the
Cody.
1, Vince in the 2, Josh in the 3, Mike in the 4. 45 seconds to go.
45 seconds
I don't
left.
think Vince is going to catch up unless Alex makes a pretty big mistake. $35 seconds to go. Keep it on all 4
30
wheels,
seconds
Alex.
left. After 3 minutes 32 seconds, the top drivers are Mud Flap, Vince
Oh.
Lim, and Josh Cody.
$15 seconds left. Alex in the 1, Vince in the 2,
15
Josh in the
seconds
3, Mike in the 4. Mike's driving it like it's stolen. Like it's a Enterprise rental car.
Tail Whip done.
Oh boy.
Josh Cody done.
Josh Cody's done.
Mud Flap done.
All right, Alex is going to take the 1.
All drivers are finished.
Vince in the 2.
Vince Lim done.
Josh in 3, Mike in the 4.
The race is completed.
I need to figure something's going on with the car. All right, two-wheel drive stock buggy is up, looking for Chris,
Willie
Willie,
Manning.
Todd, David, Emily, and Matt.
Farmer Dave. Emily Weldon. Yoder. Chris Morrison.
Todd, I need you to go across the line. All right,
Todd
there we
Murray.
go. Order's going to go Chris, Willie, Todd, David, Emily, and Matt. I need a Marshall down at the end of the straightaway, Marshall at the top of the straight. So 2 more, if we get 2 more Marshalls out here, please. Thank you, Jed. Right there. And if I get 1 more. Again, 1 more Marshall. Anyone? Roger's got it. Thank you. Much appreciated. All right, driver's ready. Marshall's ready. On the tone, here we go. Mike, who hit who? Mike, could you see who hit
After
who on
30
that
seconds, the top drivers are Chris Morrison, Farmer Dave, and Emily Weldon.
All right, Todd, I'm going to issue a stop and go for hitting Willie there. All right, there we go.
After 1 minute, 3 minutes left, the top drivers are Emily Weldon, Farmer Dave, and Todd Murray.
Todd again. Thank you.
After 1 minute 30 seconds, the top drivers are Emily Weldon, Farmer Dave, and Todd Murray.
Marshall up front. Marshall, the roller. Thank you. Two minutes on the clock.
2 minutes left. After 2 minutes 1 second, the top drivers are Emily Weldon, Farmer Dave, and Willie Madden.
Jed getting some cardio in there. All right, 1:30 on the clock. We have Emily on the 1, David in the 2, Willie in 3, Chris in the 4, Todd in the 5, Matt in the 6.
The top drivers are Emily Weldon, Farmer Dave, and Willie Madden. One minute left. After 3 minutes 1 second, the top drivers are Emily Weldon, Farmer Dave, and Willie
55
Madden.
seconds.
"45 seconds left.
All right, 30 seconds on the
30
clock.
seconds left. After 3 minutes 31 seconds, the top drivers are Emily Weldon, Chris Morrison, and Farmer Dave. "15 seconds left.
Caution at Karen, caution at Karen.
Chris Morrison done. Todd Murray done.
Caution up front, caution up front.
Willie Madden done. Farmer Dave done. All drivers are finished. Emily Weldon done. Yoder done. The race is completed.
Not really.
I lost from first position to like fifth because of the
When? Which one?
Dan Jepson, Terry Brown, Tail Whip, Ryan Johnson,
Caution straightaway, caution
Darren
straightaway.
Smith, Mr. Amain.
All right. Got checks on everyone. Mike, I think you do more steering in the air than on the ground. All right. I think, yeah. Okay. What's up? Oh, thank you. Good? Oh, okay, thank you. All right, so order's gonna go Dan, Mike, Ryan, Terry, Darren, and Josh. Again, Dan, Mike, Ryan, Terry, Darren, and Josh. All right, last race of the night. Here we go on the tone. Caution by Karen, caution by Karen.
After 30 seconds, the top drivers are Dan Jepson, Tail Whip, and Ryan Johnson.
Three minutes on the clock. Dan lead is around Mike in the 2, Ryan 3, Darren the 4, Josh in the 5, Terry in the 6.
After 1 minute left, the top drivers are Dan Jepson, Tail Whip, and Ryan Johnson.
Mike not far back on Dan. About a straightaway gap between the two of those guys right now. So Terry, you'll have the number 2 car coming up behind you pretty soon here. Thank you. All right, next close battle between Ryan, Darren, and Josh.
After 1 minute 30
Those
seconds,
three all spaced
the
out by
top
about a
drivers are
second
Dan
right
Jepson,
now.
Tail Whip, and Ryan Johnson.
They'll be fighting for that third position. Got 2:15 on the clock. Two minutes.
After 2 minutes 1 second, the top drivers are Dan Jepson, Tail Whip, and Ryan Johnson.
$145. Dan still leads around Mike, only 3 seconds back. Ryan in the 3 spot, 5 seconds
After
back
2
on
minutes
Mike.
31 seconds, the top
Darren
drivers are
0.2
Dan
seconds
Jepson,
back,
Tail
so
Whip,
it's very
and
much
Ryan
anyone's
Johnson.
game there for that 3rd spot. Still got a minute though, a lot can happen here. Darren's got the line, he's got the pace, he's just got to hang on.
One minute left. After 3 minutes 2 seconds, the top drivers are Dan Jepson, Tail Whip, and Ryan Johnson. "45 seconds left. 30 seconds left. After 3 minutes 32 seconds, the top drivers are Dan Jefferson,
All right,
Tail
25
Whip,
seconds
and
on the
Ryan
clock.
Johnson.
No position change at the moment. 15 seconds.
15 seconds left.
Caution at Karen, caution at Karen. Leader's coming through. So Ryan, you'll have the leader coming up on you next.
Tail Whip done. Terry Brown done.
Thank you.
Mr. Amain done.
Ah, Darren, I was rooting for you.
Dan Jefferson done. Ryan Johnson done. All drivers
All right.
are finished.
Thank you all for coming
Darren
out. That's
Smith
a race.
done. The race is completed.